Hello and welcome to another uAttend by Chronologic YouTube tutorial. My name is James and I am part of the support team for the uAttend system. Today we will be covering setting up public holidays in uAttend. So a public holiday could be a bank holiday or Christmas or a day which is given as holiday but is not part of their annual leave balance that they are able to take willingly. So if we'd like to set these up, you'll need to be an admin to do this. So log in as the admin and click Settings, and underneath Settings directly is Public Holidays. So if you click that, and you'll see here we've got the holidays, which are known as public holidays in uAttend. If you'd like to add one, you just simply go over here to the right, and we've got some information. You can click the little calendar icon and choose the public holiday you'd like to add. So I'm going to click this, and I'm just going to do yesterday. So this is the date the public holiday occurs, and you can give it a name. So this could be Easter bank holiday, summer bank holiday, August bank holiday, things like this. I'm just going to call this one bank holiday, nice and general. Next, you can choose the hours that your staff will be paid on that bank holiday. So me, for instance, it is part of my annual leave, and I will be paid for it. I work 7.5 hours a day, so I would put 0730, 0730, and that is how much I will be paid. You can choose where you would like this pay to be assigned. This could be regular, OT1, OT2, PH, or other. So these are the different rates. I'm going to leave this as regular, and I can apply this to everybody. So every employee in the account will receive 7.5 hours on this date. Underneath that, we have working. Now, some employees do work on public holidays. So if you've decided to put yes, apply to all, yes, it will not pay them 7.5 hours. It will instead pay them nothing, but whatever they work on that day, they will be paid a special rate. So you could put in here OT1. So you could say, if they work on this public holiday, I will pay them something different. So instead, I'm going to set this to no, and I'm going to set this as regular. I'm going to add this. It takes a little while just to add it. And you can see now that I have the November 4th bank holiday added to the system, and it is applying to all employees because it's yes. So I will show you how this looks. So if I go to time cards, and if I click James Test, you will see that on Thursday the 4th, it's a bank holiday. It is paying me 7.5 hours in the PH column because it's public holiday. It's slightly different. It's not annual leave, although it may be paid as leave. In uAttend, we separate it by putting it in the PH column. So there we go. You can see that it is calculated there. If I go back to my other employee, which is here by pressing the arrow, you can see I have David test. Like I said, it's applied to everyone, so David gets 7.5 hours. Naturally, some employees are on different contracts in businesses, so not everybody works 7.5 hours. You are able to adjust this per individual. So if we take David test, for instance, let's say David actually only gets 5 hours on a Thursday. So if I click David test, I've clicked his name, and what it does is it takes me to users, David test, the employee profile, and again, directly under users, we have public holidays. So I shall click that. You can see this is the list of all the public holidays he is entitled and receiving pay for. So we've only got one, which is the November 4th, which we added just now. If I want, I could say, actually, he only gets 5. So I could put 0500, 0500, 5 hours, save, and there we go. It's now saying that David will specifically receive 5 hours. But again, if I use the arrows, James is receiving 0730, 7.5 hours. You can see this in action by clicking the time cards, clicking David test, And you can see, as per the changes we've made individually to David, that this is only being paid for 5 hours. But again, if I go next, James will receive the 7.5 hours as he's on a slightly different contract. Essentially, with the public holidays, we can set them up and apply them across the whole board. And if you have a few employees which are on slightly different hours, you are able to amend those individually or even altogether remove the holiday if they're not entitled to it. Thanks for listening. I hope you found this video useful. Remember to like this video by clicking the thumbs up and subscribe for some more content. You can find out more information on how to get in touch with us in the video description down below.